Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel. I hope you feeling great this morning. The Premier League season is over and Chelsea finished 6th. Nobody gave us a chance to finish 6th. If you want to help the channel, smash the like and subscribe. Also, I have a disclaimer. I have called for the last 3 days. My voice is horrible and you might hear some imperfection in this video because of my health conditions, but don't worry, I've been cleared. It's not C19, okay? It's not C19. It just cold. And in the middle of spring, almost summer, how on earth do you have cold, bro? Probably AC. But hey, I'm feeling much better. Still have some sore throat, but I'm good, man. I'm good. It's nothing serious. I don't have C19 virus. I'm cool. So today we're gonna continue checking on Chelsea update, and we're gonna focus in this video more on giving flowers to our players that did pretty good for the last month or so. Do you think that Thiago Silva is a Chelsea legend? I don't know why this even is a discussion in the Chelsea community. Some people think that being a legend you have to be in the same club for 20 years. No, that is not the definition of legend. You can see here on the screen the definition of a legend. So I think Thiago Silva is absolutely a Chelsea legend. You can be a legend, but you only played for 6 months. You know what I mean? So being at the same club for 20 years doesn't make you a legend. Are you going to tell me that Bettinelli is going to be a Chelsea legend because he will be there probably for the next 10 years on the bench? And Juan Mata won the Champions League, it was the Carabao Cup or Carabao Cup the same year after joining the team for 6 months. Gary Cahill. And Mata, let's focus on Mata, who moved to Manchester United. He wasn't at Chelsea for 4 years. But are you going to tell me that he's not a legend because he didn't last there for 10 years? Didier Drogba at Marseille. Absolutely legend for playing 1 season for them. So it depends on how you impact the team and you impact the fans. He's an absolutely legend for me. That shouldn't be even a discussion. Let's laugh at Arsenal. Every single season, they're going to win the quadruple at the end of the season. And then the elephant always fall off the tree the end of the season. And this season was supposed to be their best season ever, right? Our best season ever. We're going to win everything. At the end, you have nothing. Christopher Nkunku, my friend, I am very positive about this brother. I think he's going to win. He's going to be challenging for the Golden Boot with Haaland, Palmer, Osimhen. So next season, we have goals everywhere. Last season, he actually won the Golden Boot in the German league, but he only plays like half of the season. That tells you how dangerous this brother is. Christopher Nkunku, if he can stay fit, my friends, we are in good fit. Instead of saying good hands. Because he plays football with his feet, right? Alright, so I've already made few videos about the game, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. Check on the list. What Pochettino was saying to Bel Silva. You know, it's like, hey, you almost got me sacked, but It is what it is. Thiago Silva really paid the price of what Bel Silva said on social media. He was benched for no reason, to be honest with you. Oh, monstro. Absolutely Chelsea legend, in my opinion. So if you haven't followed your brother yet, this is my page. Green Turf, Twitter, Instagram. I haven't even checked for probably 6 months. But I am very active on Twitter and TikTok and Facebook sometimes. Green Turf, let's follow each other because I always follow people back. So yeah, you have a follower here. Oh, Thiago Silva. This video is gonna be really a relaxing video, nothing really serious. Did you see the goal from Moises Caicedo? I called it before anybody else. I said he's going to score a screamer to pay off his 115 million. I like the dance. I like him to start celebrating that Macarena dance. Believe. Africa, Europe, America. Believe. Arsenal fans are the most deluded people you can find. They believe in everything. You know, they win one game, we're going to win the league in quadruple. They lose one game, Arteta out, Kroenke's out, Wenger out. Okay, let's go and talk about some stat here from Nizer Kinsella. Thank you for putting this together. Most goals in all competitions this season for Chelsea. Cole Palmer, 25. Jackson, 17. Sterling, 10. I can't even believe that Sterling scored like 10 goals. That is not a bad return in a big scale. But due to the money that he's on and how lazy he's been at time on the pitch, you ask yourself if he could have done better. Madueke 8, Gallagher, Modric and Enzo Fernandez, all of them 7 goals, and Thiago Silva 4 goals. Not bad, not bad. Let's continue here. He said most appearances in the team. Conor Gallagher 50. Best ability is invaluability. And some Chelsea fans would prefer to have Lavia in the hospital the entire season than have Gallagher in the team. People need to stop discrimination. There is no football reason behind Conor Gallagher and Cobham hate. It's just xenophobia and discrimination and tribalism. The guy is putting some incredible numbers. If he was from Brazil, the narrative was going to be different. And if he was on 350k or cost us 150 million transfer fee, he was going to be respected the way he deserved. But he's a Chelsea on free, so. Caicedo made 48 appearances. Wow. Wow, he deserves a little bit of rest. Cole Palmer, 45. Disasi and Jackson, 44. Sterling, 43. Modric, 41. Fernandez, 40. Thiago Silva, 38. But also you have to understand that appearances doesn't mean the entire game. There are certain players that were there for 5 minutes, but it counts as it was a game. So that's why sometimes this kind of statistics are misleading people, because people can tell you David Washington played 16 goals for Chelsea. 16 goals or 16 games? Speak, brother. Talk. All right. But if you look at the so-called 16 games, 2 minutes in extra time. The game is already over. They put you for 2 minutes, and that count as one game. And for people who don't watch football, they jump and check on statistics and they will say, oh, he was getting a chance and he didn't take them. He didn't score any kind of goal, blah, 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 blah. He didn't score, he didn't assist. Brother, use context. Context. All right. Most minute. Yeah. So we have to talk about minute. That is the most important. If you can, because I don't, games is so misleading people. Let's talk about minutes. Conor Gallagher still on top there. Look at the difference between him and Moises Caicedo and Disasi and all that. The most fit guy and the more Gallagher will sacrifice his life as long as the team wins. So he doesn't really use his skills for himself. He uses it for the entire team. But people don't respect him and make all kind of theories about Gallagher running like a headless chicken because freaking Enzo is not running, or Caicedo is not running, or Jorginho is not running, or Lampard is not running. That's why Gallagher is running to cover their asses and so they can shine. If that makes sense? Because freaking Mo Salah is not running, De Bruyne is not running, Mbappe is not running. So you need somebody like Gallagher who will sacrifice his entire football career just to save your asses. If that makes sense, the analogy here, because somebody is going to comment, oh, Mbappe doesn't play or Messi doesn't play for Chelsea. I know that is an analogy, bro. Oh, Lord. So Chelsea been honoring Thiago Silva with this amazing edit here. One of us, absolutely legend. And I still remember when we signed him in 2020, everybody, including me, I said, he's from the French league. I'm not too sure about him. The first game that Lampard played him and made him captain, everybody went crazy. We conceded 3 goals in 30 minutes. It doesn't matter how it started. It matters how it's going to end. Conor Gallagher is a machine, according to Chelsea official website. And you want to sell the only machine that you have in the team. It's going to be so stupid to sell somebody like Gallagher. And I heard that they are checking on Ugarte. Ugarte is the worst signing of the decade at PSG. The guy can't even put a foot on the football. He is horrible on the ball. He can put some tackles here and there. I'm glad that we didn't sign him, Ugarte. But because he's Ugarte and from Uruguay, we respect them. And he's going to cost 70 million and be on 250k a week. Those are the kind of players that we respect. Not a machine like Conor Gallagher. And remember, even Moises Caicedo said that Gallagher is absolutely a machine that helps me to cook. So if you see Cole Palmer shining, Nkunku shining, Jackson shining, Enzo shining, Caicedo shining because of Gallagher. You like it or not, that's how football works. Just because you make theories and narrative because of your own tribalism agenda doesn't make it true. You know the hate is just evil. Has nothing to do with football. You know it, I know it. Let's listen from this guy here, Moises Caicedo.
Conor, because he is like a machine, you know. I like to play with Conor and Enzo. With Conor because different characteristics. Because Enzo is more like a offensive player, you know, and Conor is more like a defensive. He helped me a lot when we need to recover the ball back.
So there you have it. Only GOAT recognize GOAT. Gallagher, make whatever theory you want. It's up to you. But the truth always comes out. There's nothing you can say to stop this amazing machine. Conor Gallagher. He doesn't get injured. He doesn't get injured often. But people would prefer to have Lavia the entire season in hospital, or have somebody like Fofana the entire season in the hospital, than to keep Cobham, Chalobah, and Gallagher. That's how evil works in this community. Nothing to do with football, discrimination, tribalism, and evil. Happy birthday, Piracek. Absolutely a legend. And if you look at the goal yesterday that Caicedo scored, without Gallagher, that goal is not happening. He made a run, he pressed the goalkeeper and forced a mistake. And this is the kind of mistakes that he forces every single game. Force a mistake to open up gaps and help the team to win. Absolutely incredible player we have in hand. You see, you might not see properly in this image, but you know what I'm talking about. The press from Gallagher helped this team to score this wonder goal. But nobody's gonna say it because it's not gonna make you money. Nobody's gonna say, hey man, yeah, Ogs, you're telling the truth, because that is not what we wanna hear. That is not the narrative that will make you money on social media. The only way you can make money and people love you and say, praise the Lord Jesus Christ, is when you insult people and lie about people. So the evil is becoming good and the good is becoming evil. That is the world that we are living in. All right, people. Enough with Conor Gallagher. But if we let this guy go, we are really stupid. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Captain and Thiago Silva. Reece James. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Reece James next season at the beginning. Probably we might see him after the first international break, because guess what? Stupid international breaks always, like after 2 games in the Premier League, immediately you have a stupid international break. And in summer, you had like 1,000 international tournaments that happen. Copa America, African Cup of Nations, Asian whatever, Euros and Olympics and whatever. And immediately when you start the Premier freaking League, 2 weeks after that, you have another freaking stupid international break. What's going on with these people? So the board, Chelsea board, have a meeting today to make a decision about Mauricio Pochettino. For me, we have to keep him for now. Give him until the end of his contract. And then you're going to get a guy that will win us things. I think Pochettino is a good coach that develop players because he's very soft with them. He showed them love, but good guys don't win in football. You don't win by being so soft in football. So after the second year, you can bring somebody who can win you things. You bring Thomas Tuchel or Mourinho or whatever, because the team is already built. Now just need a little bit of character to start winning. So keep Pochettino in my opinion, but I'm not going to be a yes man. Just because I said keep Pochettino doesn't mean that I'm not going to criticize him anymore. If he does stupidity the way he did this season, I will say it. But you can say things without calling out on people to get sacked. You tell the truth and you hope that he's going to improve. And this season, he started using simple common sense at the end of the season. And I'm happy about it, because that's what I've been asking for this time. Okay, so players love Pochettino. And we can't really disturb that kind of cohesion that the team is building under Pochettino at the moment. But if also he got sacked, I don't care. I don't really care. Because he put us in that bad situation to begin with. So if he starts doing what he was supposed to do from day one at Chelsea, there's nothing to praise here. It's not like he's some kind of hero. You are the guy who put us in that situation, and now you realize that I can't continue being stubborn and stupid, and you are getting away from your own stupidity. Doesn't mean that we have to praise you. Willian Messino to Chelsea Football Club is going to be closed very, very soon. This week, according to many reports from Brazil, we're going to have an official. Here we go. Alright, so before this video get too long, Chelsea will wait until the Champions League final between Lyon and Barcelona, women football, I'm talking about here, before announcing Bompastor Sonia as the new Chelsea manager, because Emma Hay is gone to America.